Here we've got some pasta that was boiled in water and has a little bit of salt and pepper on it because I'm not a psychopath. And the reason this one is on the list is because for some reason there are people out there who decide that the best thing to do when they're pregnant is to have pasta with ketchup. Why? This has got to be one of the worst things anyone's ever done. This is a crime against food, crime against Italy, crime against me specifically because it's ketchup. Ugh, there's... Let's pose for a thumbnail. Alright, now let's get this bite. Ugh. It's so sweet and so ketchupy. That's just atrocious. Who eats this stuff? If you're one of the people who craved this, please tell me why. What is good here? You're ruining perfectly good noodles and putting them in perfectly shitty ketchup. Leave the ketchup with the 7-year-olds where it belongs. Don't take this to an adult function. Don't be an adult and eat this. It's literally just as easy. Just at some point, buy a jar of spaghetti sauce and just do that instead. It's just as easy. It's just as simple. This is gross. It's not the worst thing I've ever had though, so 2 out of 10. But don't eat this. That's garbage. So next we gotta go gross. We've got pickles, and not real peanut butter, but wow butter, which is genuinely, according to Wonder at least, close enough. It tastes the same. So we're gonna get out a pickle. Get, as much as I like pickle juice, get the juices off there, and then we're gonna just take some peanut butter right on there. Peanut butter pickle. It's not bad per se, but they just don't combine at all. Like the flavors don't mix. You taste pickle and then you taste peanut butter, and there's never a time where you're tasting both. It is a weird mouth experience. I just melted down some chocolate chips for this next one. We got a piece of fresh oven cooked bacon here because it was chocolate covered bacon. That is what one of them was. So we've got bacon covered in chocolate. Let's give it a go. That one's fine. I wouldn't go out of my way to do that again, but it's also like those donuts where it's chocolate frosting and then you put bacon on top. It's just that, but without the bread, which probably just makes it better for you. I totally forgot to rate the peanut butter pickle thing. That's gonna be a 5, but a weird 5. Like a 5, but squiggly. And chocolate covered bacon is gonna be like a 6. Like it's good, but like who cares? Who's going out of their way to do that ever? Feels like a waste of time. The next thing we're trying is a strawberry and cheese sandwich. Now I have 2 different types of cheese in my house. I have this white American cheese, which we're gonna throw on half of this sandwich, like so. And then on the other half of this sandwich, I have Swiss cheese. slightly higher quality cheese too. Not just because like Swiss is a higher quality, but it's just fresh cut instead of the other. Let's start with the Swiss side. Start with the Swedes. That's falling apart, but Swiss cheese and strawberry sandwich. These are the least sweet strawberries I've ever tasted. Kind of tart. And I'm not the biggest fan of this specific Swiss cheese, especially unmelted. Like that Swiss cheese cold, kind of ass. This is one of those. At least with that half of the sandwich. Where I see the vision, I just don't have the right creation of it. Let's see if the American cheese is better, though. The American cheese just doesn't have enough flavor to clear the strawberry. It's just strawberries and bread. Yeah. I still kind of like that more than the cold Swiss cheese, though. I'm going to say overall, that gets like a 6 out of 10. But it could go higher or lower depending on cheese, bread, how good your strawberries are. All of those are factors that matter. And here is what has to be by far the grossest one. I think we've got chocolate milk in this McDonald's cup and a can of tuna. I would say cravings like this are why I'm glad I'm not a woman so I don't have to eat them, but here we are, eating them anyways. All right. The thing I read didn't say you mix it and make like a tuna salad with mayo and mustard and relish. It just said tuna and chocolate milk. So this is what that is. So I guess we get a spoonful of what at this point can only be described as cat food. And chocolate milk, and here we go. Okay, when you try them at the same time, I mean, if you've had canned tuna before, you know how this tastes, right? But it's similar to the peanut butter and pickle. Actually, I thought this was going to be way grosser. But it is, like, if you take a bite and then take a drink, you taste the tuna. You taste the chocolate milk, and then you just taste the tuna again. There's never a combo. They, like, don't mix. They stay separated the whole time, which makes it shockingly bearable. It's not good, so it's like a 5 out of 10. Also, eating tuna straight out of the can is just diabolical. What are we doing? There you go. Let me know in the comments below if you have other weird pregnancy craving foods you want me to try. I live a weird life, but it's a life put on the internet to entertain you, so let me know what you want to see me do next, and thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.